Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce company, was founded by Jeff Bezos in 1994 as a modest bookstore. Over time, Amazon has evolved into a giant company that offers a wide variety of products and services, including cloud storage services, electronic devices, and streaming services. During 1990, Amazon was born as a small company in Seattle, but quickly became one of the largest companies in the world. The company was born on July 5th of that year as a small online bookstore run by Jeff Bezos and his now ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott. The store had its physical space in a garage as its initial capital was a little more than $10,000. Bezos left a year earlier from his job at a Wall Street firm. In this way, Bezos invested in a billion of his future business whose name was inspired by the Amazon River. The name Amazon was not the first choice. Cadabra was his first idea for the trade name, under which he even incorporated the company when he started. However, very shortly, Bezos changed his mind, presumably because his trademark advisor misunderstood the word and believed it was not appropriate for the higher level company. Bezos decided to call it Amazon as a brand name, not only because of the exotic appeal, but also because it is the largest and longest river in the world, and that would fit very well with this grand vision of the store. Just 1 month after its launch, Amazon.com was selling in every state in the country and in 45 other countries. A year later, in 1996, the site was already accumulating some 2,000 visitors per day. Amazon goes public at $18 per share, which at that time gave it a market value of $300 million. The company continues to grow, and as the demand increases, Amazon opens a second distribution center in New Seattle, Delaware, in order to be able to supply its customers on the East Coast. This will be the beginning of a network of facilities that will continue to be established across the USA in subsequent years. In 1998, the company decided to expand its offer and add books, CDs, and DVDs. The music section was launched with 125,000 titles, far more than a physical store could hold at a time. It also allowed shoppers to listen to some clips and view recommendations before purchasing an album. Those years also had some dark spots in Amazon's history. On May the 12th, in 1997, shortly before going public, Amazon received a lawsuit from Barnes & Noble, a large book company that did not accept that Amazon was advertising itself as the world's largest bookstore. Filing the lawsuit at that time was a clear statement of intent for the company, as they were trying to torpedo the company's IPO. Today it's hard to imagine a company like Barnes & Noble suing Amazon, but back then it was way ahead in book sales. In fact, it was not until 2022 when Amazon managed to sell more books than this competition. A year later, it will be Walmart that would sue Amazon, although in this case for having stolen trade secrets and for having hired top executives who were previously at Walmart. More lawsuits have followed, but their importance is because Amazon at that time was a much smaller company than it is now. In 1999, Amazon patents the one-click functionality. This is basically the idea that consumers could enter their billing, shipping, and payment information once, and then they could buy anything they wanted by simply clicking in their mouse button. Amazon sued direct rivals Barnes & Noble on infringement of that patent, forcing other websites to license the technology until the patent expired in 2017. Although the company dealt with the downpour of the dot-com bubble that occurred between 1997 and 2001, it did not emerge unscathed. Such was the blow that the company had to lay off 15% of its workforce before the share price recovered. The same year, Time magazine named Bezos Person of the Year, calling him the king of e-commerce. Since 2000, Amazon's logo has featured a curved arrow from A to C, representing that they carry all products from A to C with the arrow in the shape of a smile. In the 2000s, Amazon continued to expand and diversify its business. For example, the company took a big leap when it entered the apparel market and began offering fashion on its platform. Amazon announces partnership with several major apparel companies to offer up to 400 apparel brands on its platform. Officially, the company is no longer an online bookstore, and after clothing came electronic devices, toys, kitchenware, and even magazine subscriptions. This allows the company to start generating additional revenue by licensing its platform to other e-commerce sites such as Borders.com or Target.com, and it also provides a boost to the marketplace and an opening to new and large product markets. All useful and sought after by everyone. In February 2005, Amazon launched Amazon Prime. This subscription service is very similar to today's service. Amazon Prime provided users with unlimited 2-day delivery of more than 1 million in-stock items for $79 per year. Fortunately, that price has been reduced considerably. Also, thanks to more and more people signing up as Prime customers, shortly the company launched Fulfillment by Amazon, which gave small businesses the opportunity to use Amazon's infrastructure. This made it easier for small companies and businesses to sell their products in a global marketplace. Shortly before the Christmas shopping season begins, Amazon presents its crown jewel. It's an ebook reader Kindle with a starting price of $399. A year later, Amazon pays $300 million for Audible, an audio library with 80,000 programs available in the United States and Europe. The move comes just 2 months after Amazon launched its Kindle device for ebooks. Audible currently has more than 40% of the audiobooks market and allows you to buy, download, and listen to audiobooks on the device of your choice. In fact, users can use this platform to store a library of audiobooks and even read them thanks to e-reader. All this was seen by Amazon as a great investment for the future. However, with the introduction for the Kindle, tension began to arise between publishers and Amazon.com. The company wanted to sell new books at a fixed price, well below what new print books were selling for, which led to many complaints from the publishing industry. In 2009, the company introduced its first publishing line, Amazon Encore, dedicated to famous self-published and out-of-print books. It also allowed individuals to publish their own ebooks. In 2011, they launched Amazon Publishing with the intention of developing and publishing their own titles. That year, Amazon announced that Kindle ebooks had higher sales than all print books. 2011, Amazon had opened 7 logistics centers in Spain, 2 distribution centers and 19 logistics stations to serve customers and suppliers in the country. Of course, at the beginning in Spain, this North American giant and its respective culture had to adapt to the Spanish culture. But in fact, they soon succeeded. They had to convince both SME and customers that Amazon was a good and safe option. They succeeded, but in the end Amazon was taken as a complete distribution in the market, and taking into account that the word e-commerce was not very developed in that country at that moment. Bezos acquires one of the leading national newspapers in the US for $250 million, in addition to its affiliated publications. Jeff Bezos becomes the sole owner of the newspaper, acquiring a powerful propaganda tool for his company. Its former CEO, Donald Graham, said at that time that Jeff Bezos proven technological and business genius, his long-term vision and his decency made him a particular good new owner for the post. This consolidated Bezos' investment, although many pointed out that by owning a newspaper of such caliber, the American giant and its leader gained the ability to influence political shifts. The company couldn't stay away from trying to take a slice of the smartphone market and launched Fire Phone. The device was a complete failure at the company. In addition to taking losses, had to stop production for the following year. But it was not all bad news. That same year, Amazon buys Twitch Interactive, the video game streaming company, for $970 million. The deal not only boosts Amazon's own game production division, but also helps attract the community to its cloud platform, Amazon Web Services. In 2014, also saw the arrival of the smart speaker that uses a voice-controlled personal assistant service known as Alexa. It was November 2014 when it appeared to complete with Apple's Siri and Google's Cortana. In 2015, Amazon opened the first physical store in Seattle to market its Kindle and sell books. It currently has 15 bookstores spread across several cities in the United States. In addition, the company announces its Amazon Echo smart speaker that works with its virtual assistant, Alexa, and markets in both on its website and in 3,000 stores nationwide. Over the years, this virtual assistant had gained fame and broken sales records. In addition, Amazon proposal has led to more than 4,500 manufacturers having 28,000 Alexa-compatible products. In the year 2020 began a major challenge for the world due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which drastically changed the way to buy and consume products. After more than a quarter of a century, amazing fortunes and taking over markets, Jeff Bezos announced that as of the third quarter of 2021, he will step down from his position and move to a new role in the company as executive chairman. Amazon's legacy is profound and has left a significant mark on the world of e-commerce and business. The company has transformed the way we buy and consume products and has influenced the way other companies think about e-commerce and logistics. One of the greatest legacies, it is focused on customer satisfaction. Amazon has made customer service a central priority and has set high standards for customer service quality. This has led to increased customer expectation for its speed and efficiency in product delivery and quality customer service. Another important legacy is its business model and its impact on the economy. The company has transformed retail and enabled small businesses to have a global platform to sell their products. It has also driven the growth of the digital economy and created jobs in areas such as logistics, technology, and customer service. Finally, it has also made a mark in innovation and technology. The company has developed innovative technologies in areas such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and cloud computing.